In this video, I'll show you how to integrate the chatbot into a website. In another video, I already explained how to set up the n8n workflow that stores the resume in Pinecone as a vector database. Now, let's quickly recap what we built. I set up an n8n workflow where I connected Pinecone as a vector database and stored my resume data inside it. Using n8n nodes like the vector DB Q&A node, Pinecone store, OpenAI embeddings, and the OpenAI chat model, I built an AI agent with simple memory. This agent is triggered by a chat message node, so it can answer queries directly from the stored resume. In this tutorial, I'll focus on integrating that chatbot into a website, for example, adding it inside WordPress. First, click on the chat message received node, and make sure the public chat option is enabled. Then, click on Embed Chat. If you need help, you'll see a link that says Here with further instructions. There's also an n8n/chat npm package that makes it easier to add the chatbot. Scroll down in the documentation to the installation section. Since we're embedding this chatbot inside a WordPress website, I'll use the CDN Embed option. Now, go to your WordPress admin panel and open the page where you want to add the chatbot. In my case, I'm adding it into the footer.php file. From the sidebar, go to Appearance Theme File Editor. On the right-hand side, you'll see a list of theme files. Open footer.php, and at the very end, paste the embed code we copied from the n8n package page. But before that, we need to make our n8n workflow publicly accessible. For testing, I'll use ngrok as a shortcut. Remember, this is only for testing. For production, you should host it properly. So configure ngrok and expose your local n8n instance. Ngrok will give you a public URL. Use that URL to log in to your n8n account, and now all of your workflows are publicly accessible from your local machine. Now let's open the RAG workflow that you've already built. Make this workflow active so that it is publicly accessible. Double-click on the chat message trigger, and you'll see a chat URL. Copy that URL. Before the webhook base URL, replace it with the ngrok URL we just created, exactly as I'm showing in the video. Next, head over to the n8n npm package documentation and copy the CDN Embed code. Modify it with your updated URL. And then paste it into WordPress. In my case, I'm pasting it inside the footer.php file. Save the file and test it. You should start receiving responses, which means the workflow is being triggered correctly. To make the chatbot look cleaner and more user-friendly, check the customization section in the documentation. There you'll find CSS variables you can use to change colors and adjust the design. You'll also see an options section with the Create Chat code. For example, in the initial message key, you can set a custom welcome message. Copy that snippet, paste it into WordPress, save and test again. I am updating the webhook URL and also the initial message key. Please update accordingly. This is how it looks like after doing the chains. The webhook URL is the URL of chat workflow that we exposed via ngrok. Copy that create chat code and paste here in the WordPress. In my case, it's the footer.php. And if you want to style it further, simply copy the CSS from the documentation, paste it into WordPress, and adjust the fields to your preference. Once saved, you'll see your chatbot fully customized and running. See the changes and you have done. Bingo! And don't forget, inside n8n, you can track the executions to confirm every interaction the chatbot processes.